So, official recording started now. So, how are we gonna start this?
All right, let's just, do the warm-up thing and get started.
What warm up thing?
Just talk for about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Record for about 45-ish, 45,
Yeah.
35
All right.
minutes.
So, started the recording at 9:15, probably. Maybe
It's
about
9:15 right now.
9:15. Unit has not started. Thank God. Oh, finally. Okay. Official start to the podcast. I guess that's what we're keeping it as still, right? Unless no, because last time in the Lost episode,
Oh
um,
yeah, the
we had
last ep
we had a different name for it. Well, I can't remember what it was.
wasn't it just the unit?
Oh yes, the Unit podcast, like
Just no, not the not. It's just the unit.
the Unit.
No, the podcast
You
at the
know.
end. Just the
So
unit.
yeah, we might have some early rebranding already. There you go.
There goes our first.
Switch over.
It's your first line of merch.
Yeah, switch over from the chair to just a grainy picture of the Unit. Yeah.
That's whenever we upload the lost pictures, that's what's the thumbnail's gonna be. It's just gonna be a picture of that over
Yeah, exactly.
audio.
Exactly, pretty much. Just the grainy,
So
just the grainy picture of the Unit that you sent me last week, and the chair randomly, pretty much. Because I think what I'll do, for the YouTube video is just have like an overlay with the image of the chair logo, and just like as like a static image. I mean, I could do something
yeah.
fancy where like it has like the moving bars or whatever, like has a bit light up or whatever. Like,
No.
but like,
That's too
I'm like,
fancy.
no, I'm not about to do that. I'm good.
I have like the actual video record, like do you have a video going or just the audio?
I mean, I have just the audio going. I mean, I have
Okay.
it is recording my screen, but it's just OBS. So really, all I'm using is the audio.
Okay.
So
I was thinking maybe we just record like the little
the
two
Discord call. I
profiles.
guess I guess I could do that.
Nah. No, let's just not touch it. It's
I don't
fine.
know. It's fine.
The picture of the chair.
Yeah, it makes no difference. Oh my god. But no. So just kind of a recap for the show. We recorded this, what was it, Tuesday last week, so 8 days ago, whatever. And Jack had this. I don't even know what even is it. It's like an air unit thing. Is
It's
it like
like
a?
a heater
Is it a
thing. I
heater?
don't know
I
what it is.
Yeah. So we just called it the unit, and I still record it. So we do have the video, but that's gonna be like
Yeah,
the
it's
lost episode, pretty much episode play
yeah.
half.
Whenever we have like a little bit that just won't work, or like before talking,
Yeah, pretty
stuff like
much.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah, cut it
Just
out.
throw
Keep
it
it.
into the lost episode
Yep,
and
the lost
upload it at
episode
the end.
folder and just leave it for a while. But it was
So, what are we gonna talk? We're gonna do like questions. Would you rather questions? Open up that form
yeah, I
and
got the farm loaded up. I got my own personal thing loaded up, and like just go with it. Like just a conversation. Literally, a podcast is just us having a conversation and people eavesdropping on it. That's literally all this is. It's like we could just talk about whatever the heck, you know.
okay.
No, because we had the
Oh.
unit last time. I don't want to give too much away because there was a lot of good stuff from episode point half. So
It was a good like record, like we had stuff
no,
going
yeah, and
just
it was like a good
without
practice run
without the
too.
plan, and it still did
Yeah,
decent enough.
yeah, I don't know. So yeah, but I still have that video saved. I just haven't done anything with it yet.
To be fair, I think we did start recording at 9:30 last time.
Did we? No, I don't think so.
Um,
It might have been the same time we did now, about 9 o'clock. Honestly, yeah, it might have just been like a one and done sort of thing where like we got screwed over. 'Cause I remember you saying it like started at like 8:59 or some like exact time like that. Okay. So, you know what? Since you kind of mentioned it, I'm gonna scroll through here, see what we have for responses. So, again, for the show, just let anybody know that we have a forum going around for any submissions, anything that you want us to talk about, anything you want us to do, and we'll put on like our little cheap website sort of thing that we made for projects. So, randomly scrolling in here, Jackaboy, got a question for you.
no,
No? Okay, never mind then.
no comment.
No. All right. What would you say, in your opinion, is the best finger?
Best finger?
The best finger.
Okay. Well, fun fact, during lifting today, I dropped a 40-pound dumbbell on my index finger, and I've got a
Nice.
little purple smiley face. It's got like two purple lines and a
What?
red like dash. I've got like a smiley face on my finger now.
What?
So,
Wait,
and
how?
I've realized I have to like type with this finger up. I can't like I'm trying not to use it because it just hurts a lot. I accidentally like tapped my hand against the wall and I like sat down for like a minute and just in pain.
Oh my God,
So
wait.
I'm saying it's kind of important.
Oh my God, what hand is it?
It's my left hand,
Oh,
the
that's
one I
even
use all the
worse.
time.
Oh God, it's your index. So that's your least best finger is what you're saying.
Right now, yes. And then my ring finger's
Ah,
bent.
what? Is it?
My
Was it
ring
just?
finger is from
Was it?
football.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's like, was it like that from the get-go or like what?
No, somebody stepped on my hand
Oh my
during
God.
scrimmaging.
Yeah,
So that leaves three of them.
yeah, yeah. Not.
Saying my thumb, because then if not, I'm just like, I don't know. Just
Yeah. You're just like
can't use
a
stuff without my thumb.
you're just like an animal or something. You got disposable thumbs. Disposable, opposable, whatever. Don't matter.
Disposable. I can get rid of
You
them.
rip them off. You throw
I
them in
can
the
grow them back. I'm
trash.
like a lizard.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Those ones are getting dry anyway. Disposable thumbs. Best finger. Honestly, best thing finger. I gotta say, I can't say what my actual best finger is because we're supposed to stay child friendly. So, I gotta go with. No, I gotta go with a thumb too. Cause
What's your favorite finger?
I gotta go. I gotta say the thumb is my favorite finger. I don't have any hand injury stories, unfortunately. Uh, I do have some good injury stories, namely from you. I
Oh
feel like.
yeah. I've got a
Yeah,
couple of injury stories too. But we'll
yeah.
save that for later. Should we go to the next question on the form?
Next question on the form. Just gonna roll through these, I guess. So, I'm gonna actually find a legitimate question instead of just a goofy one. How about this? What is your favorite middle school football moment? I have to say, like, I was trying to think about this one.
Go first, or should I?
Um, I gotta say, probably my favorite thing from football maybe isn't like a direct moment. Like, I'm trying to think like specifically middle school football, and not just like our freshman year over here recently. Um,
Freshman year was the best
oh,
by
a
far
hundred, 100%. But
because we
specifically
actually
from
won games.
yeah. Oh, here we go. It's going off of injury stories. Specifically, my best moment, which was kind of my worst, was the time I rolled my ankle super badly before a practice that I thought I like sprained it, which I might have like minorly. So the story behind that is that I was early to practice, and like I think you were there. I can't quite remember. I don't think so. And there was like me and like four other guys just like kicking footballs around and like throwing them. And I was kicking them, and I'm not a kicker at all. And I messed up a kick or something, and I was like jumping around, and I was like, oh dang it, I messed up. Jumped twice. Third jump, like landed sideways, almost 180-degree angle on my right foot, and like I almost like fell. I was like, oh god, that really hurts. But I tried practicing with it, but, like I couldn't even get out of stretches without having to like sit down. I was like, no, I'm just done, and I sat out that entire practice. Thankfully, I don't think anything was like majorly hurt, and it started to feel fine like 2 days after. I believe
I
so.
do not remember this at all.
Yeah, it wasn't that big a thing. Like really, all that came of it was that I stayed out of that practice because like I genuinely felt like I sprained my ankle, and then it was like back the next day. So I was like, but it sucked so badly. I believe that might have been
Okay.
seventh. I think that might have been seventh grade.
I'd say my favorite moment was probably doing like onside kicks during this year's like pregame practices.
Yeah.
Every time, every time Devin would jump on the pile, you just hear screaming from people because he just like grabbed them.
Yeah. Just like tearing guys off
Or
as soon as I
the
get the ball.
the one time that I was able to pick up a football in game, it was
Oh
we play
God.
this team 2 times a year,
Oh God. Yeah, I
and
know what you're talking about.
it was the A versus the B team. We're only one team. We're not big enough to
Yeah.
have two teams, and it was we were two and that one and two against the B team, and they were 0-3 against the A team. And against the A team, we were outscored probably about 150 to
I mean
to six.
that's yeah no was it was six. I think that might have been that might be an understatement
Yeah.
too. That was a terrible game.
Uh, and the 6 points was from me because the first play against them was a fumble that Brant himself
Yeah, I
forced,
I
and then I picked
stripped
it
the
up
ball
and
out.
I ran.
No, I stripped the ball out and then you picked it up. And I'm not let it go this like what was that? That was like seventh grade year or something. I'm not
Sixth
letting
grade.
that
It was sixth grade. It was the
was it sixth
first
grade?
play, first game.
Sixth grade year. It's been 3 years. I'm still not letting that go. So I'm so mad about it because that was mine, and I still haven't had a touchdown in all the years I played football. And that could have been my moment. I swear to God.
I outran that. I outran that running back. I don't know who that guy was, but that guy
Oh
was
man,
right behind me,
I'm
and I
trying to
felt him
remember.
like touch me.
I'm
I,
trying to
I
remember.
felt him touch me from behind.
No. Oh my God. But yeah, no, I'm still mad about
And
that
then
because
the
that
next
should have been
play
mine.
after, they got a kick return,
Yeah, and then
and then
they just shoved it down our throats the entire rest of the game.
yep, and then it was over. It was rough.
Yeah, that was brutal. Like for like that split second, I was like, hey, we might actually take it to him, and then we got shafted. So
Yep. And then then
yeah.
that happened. I don't even know what. All right. The next question.
You know,
Keep
yep,
it
yep.
rolling.
Alrighty, big ol' Q&A. Here we go. Here we go. This is from the same submitter, like person who submitted it. Is how many pigs could you think you could take in a fight?
What size pigs? Are we talking about like
Uh, that's actually a good
normal
question.
pigs?
That is actually a good question. What kind of size pig? I'm thinking like like big old farm hogs. Big old farm hogs.
Oh,
Big
like two at most.
two, two at most.
Two. Like those things. Oh boy, those things.
Yeah. How would you take them down?
It's like they're like covered in just like muck, and it's like you can't grab them because they're just gonna
Yeah,
slip off you, and they're just gonna like stomp all over you.
yeah, just
You're
mud,
like,
nasty.
they. There was like a thing I saw once where a lot of like medieval deaths just came from like pigs or like, hogs just going into people's houses at night and just eating people.
Okay, time out. Eating people.
Just eating people, like
Not
eating
like
a kid. Just like
what the heck? Not just like stomping around and like destroying all their stuff and like like I don't know, like trampling
they
them.
just
Just
no, they
just
just
eating them.
dropped in from the ceiling and grabbed the kid and ate
What
it.
the heck? So, like what kind of like Fortnite game is this? Where like they just drop into Tilted and like eat a child? Well, I want to play that game. Yeah, Fortnite pig version.
That game I've not touched in about a couple
Oh
years.
God, no.
Well, no, I did. I played it once with a couple of my friends earlier this year, but besides
You
that,
have
it's been
friends?
about 2 years.
Wait, you have friends?
Yeah, not you.
No. Okay,
You're an acquaintance.
I'm an acquaintance. Yeah, no, I haven't played it all. I think maybe like summer last year I might have tried, and then like that was only a one time thing, and then I just put it down. Like put it down as in like behind the shed, put it down, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Alright.
Speaking of trampling stuff, um, apparently, I have an aunt and uncle who live in between Westphalia and Palamo, so like kind of like I think they're on Clintonia. Their neighbors have like a small cow pen, and apparently like 3 nights ago, they like got out of the pen or something. Nobody's sure how, and like you look around their yard and there's like hoof prints everywhere and like giant holes from like them like stomping around, and like they had literally had like re-roll their entire front yard like with like a um what's the word I'm looking for, with like a small tractor and like a yard roller. Like it was that bad. I'm like, geez.
You know, that reminds me of something. I remember we were like seeing my grandma out in I don't even know where, but on the way back, we saw there was a bunch of cows, and they must have broke out. Somebody must have left like the gate open, and it
Yeah,
was just all on the road. There was about like 20 of them just on the road,
just vibing,
and
just vibing.
yeah, they were just standing there, and we just kind of had to sit there and wait.
Yeah, it's like India where like they're all sacred and stuff. It's like no, you can't run them over. I was like, they're I don't know. My dad was pretty much just like, if they get out again, just get the shotgun. I'm like, yeah, fair play. So,
Have fun trying to run over a cow. That will not. That
oh
cow
god,
will
no, no,
run over you.
yeah, the cow would run. Yeah, the car would just bounce right off it. Oh god.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to question number 4.
Question number four. Question number four. We actually, I thought we had a lot of suggestions here, but really trying to sort through all these. Like I said,
We've got other ones. We've got
yeah,
other
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
ideas.
course, of course. And like, yeah, kind of like I said for anybody listening, always suggest them to us in person. This form that we have. So I'm gonna look for another legitimate one.
Don't
Let's.
worry, I will entertain for the next 13 seconds.
All right. What is your McDonald's?
What's
What? No, no, no. All
going
right.
on, guys?
All right. Here's the question. That was the most unenthused I've ever heard. Just like, hey, what's going on, guys? Like that sort of like. It might just give him like a high or
I'm
something.
excited to be here and
Just
be a
like
part of this community.
sound like you're like giving like a class presentation on like 2 minutes of sleep. I think that's just like a normal class presentation for anybody, really.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
next.
Yeah. All right.
Here we
All right.
go. Roll
So
the
the
question.
question was, what is your McDonald's order? I have an interesting one for this, but I want you to go ahead.
Just, just onions and pickles. Just, you can
Just
order as many as you want.
no, but
I
yeah.
always just hit the button as much as I can. So I just get a box full of onions and
Christ.
pickles.
Just
Then I ask for some sweet tea, pour it in,
wait. Okay. Time
eat
out.
the onions, and then drink the pickle juice and the sweet
No.
tea.
No. Oh. Oh my God. You're disgusting. Now
And
I'm
that's
okay.
my McDonald's order.
But I'm curious.
No, but the nuggets are the way to go.
No, no, no.
Nuggets.
But I was gonna say
I swear
like
to
I'm
God.
curious. How would iced tea and pickle juice taste together?
I do. Welcome to the podcast where
Next
we answer the
episode,
best
we
questions.
experiment with drinks in the kitchen, not alcoholic, but we experiment in the kitchen. Get like diabetes in a day. Anyway, what were you saying?
But nuggets. Nuggets are the way to go.
Butt nuggets.
Swear to God.
That's what you said? Butt nuggets?
Yes, nuggets. Nuggets are the way to go.
Yeah, nothing else. Cause,
Nothing.
Cause you're weird like that though. That you'll eat like chicken nuggets without any dipping sauce.
I don't know why.
I cannot.
It's just I blame my taste buds.
I blame you.
I've tried stuff like that, but it's just I don't like. I like it better plain. And then what's another thing is that I can't eat foods like just by themselves because my mouth get like so dry. So I have to every time I eat like take a bite, I have to like get something to drink with it.
I know. Like, and that's the thing. If you just get a dipping sauce, like even like ketchup or something, like it won't be as dry. Like, dude.
Lube it up.
No.
Lube your chicken nuggets
No.
up before you eat them.
No. We don't need that. You get it out of here. Get that out of here.
No, you want to.
But seriously, like, I don't understand. Like, I've never, and like honestly, I'm trying to decide if me being mad about this actually tops like you like stealing my touchdown from me, because like I'm genuinely concerned for you about this. Like, I think you need to go to a mental hospital.
Gotten close. Been to regular hospitals before, but they decided I was good enough.
Yeah.
We give a proper introduction, by the way. I don't remember that. Like,
We don't need a proper introduction. We can just go into it.
we'll do the introduction at the end.
Nah, it's
They're
fine.
flavored in at the
We're gonna
top.
we're gonna intro as soon as we're done. Yeah. No, that's fine. We don't need a proper intro, especially for the first episode. We can figure it out for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. My McDonald's order is very different from that one. Um, so yours just chicken nuggets.
No, no, uh, chicken nuggets and then fries with most of the time just yeah,
Just yeah.
water or Diet Coke, something like
Do
that. I
do you like
don't
dip the fries in the water? Do you at least do that?
know.
I
Dip
don't.
it in the
Cause
water.
I don't know. I don't know if that's worse or better. I really don't.
Oh my gosh. That would be like the water is just cold and then the fries are hot. So it's like you just get mild damp
Yeah.
fries.
But like, what if you try drinking the water and it's like all salty and like tastes like the fries? You know?
Oh, I know what I used to do. When I was like a kid, I'd always stuff like a thin fry into the straw and then I'd like drink it. I don't know why why I would do it, but like I would stuff a like
What?
I don't know
What?
why I'm doing this with my hands because nobody can see me, but I would just get a fry and stuff it in, and then like drink, and it would like come up with the drink, and I'd be like,
Oh.
"Oh, this is genius!" And then somebody saw me doing it, and they're like, said gross, and I was like, "Why do I do this?" And then I'd stop.
What? So, oh my God, Jack.
This
Jack.
was when I was like
This was
8,
yesterday.
by the way.
This was yesterday.
Oh yeah, this
Like,
was actually 25 minutes ago.
yeah, while we were recording for the show, this happened. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh my God. No.
You like fighting a demon? What's going on? Like
I
you're
I,
just
I
kind of
honestly wish I
grunting.
was, 'cause that's just disgusting. Um.
Have you
Okay.
even said yours
No, I'm
every
getting to
time?
it. I'm getting to it because mine outshines yours in a lot of ways. I don't think any of them are good. I think they're just like if I ever get diabetes in my 20s, which I might, this is why probably. My order. I got this from my sister. It was her idea, so you can blame her.
And moving on to the next question.
No,
Roll it
no,
out.
no, 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 no. My order is two McDoubles and two McChickens, and sometimes with a small fry or like a 10 piece. And like it usually comes out to be like $14 or something like that. I'm a big boy. I need a big meal. You know?
I'm also a big boy, and I eat
Yeah.
just all onions and pickles. And
Just oh my God, we're not doing this again. But yeah, like my sister introduced me to that way, and I've never ordered it differently. Granted that was she first showed it to me like 7 months ago or whatever. And I'm like, this is glorious. I love this.
times have you been to McDonald's since?
Uh, more than I can count. So like more than two. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah, this is going great so far. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why the energy is just dead.
We need to.
Like I don't know. It was great last time because the unit just kind of woke everybody up because you just
Yeah,
couldn't be like
we really need to
any
record.
tired at all.
We really need to record earlier. Cause like
Ah, it's fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Uh,
You can just put the voice up to about 200%, so make it just sound, and then speed it up a bit too, so we just sound like hyper YouTubers. Like,
yeah, there you go.
what's up, guys? We're back with
What's
the
up,
podcast.
YouTube? Yeah, yeah, no.
What's up?
Just like turn the gain so far up that's pretty much like a funny mic at that point. I wish I could do
All
that.
right,
I wish I could do that in the fly where like it just peaks the mic so badly.
we've we've got that question answered. Now let's go on to question
Yeah.
number 5.
We really need to like be careful how many questions we do because like we should just like talk about random stuff. But seeing as though
I say we do 5. This will be our
yeah
last one.
yeah. All right,
What's the next thing?
last I would say viewers submitted, but like we have no viewers. We're probably not gonna get any. So this one, would you rather Oh man, I was really hoping you would finish that with
Have unlimited.
your either limited bacon and no games. No, no. This is different. This is an actual one. Would you rather eat toilet paper or drink toilet water?
Toilet water.
Really?
Dude, toilet water's still clean for the like. Are we talking about somebody who used the bathroom and then you drink it, or it's like just
Uh,
like fresh out of the toilet? Like,
I would.
if it's just fresh out of the toilet, I'm for sure doing that because it's just water
I'm
for
pretty
the
sure.
most part. Unless you're just like, unless your
It
sewage
it says
system
it
is just
says just
completely messed
it
up.
it says just toilet water, so I assume it's like fresh out of the pot. But like, doesn't I feel stupid. Doesn't like don't toilets have like certain chemicals or whatever in them? Like I'm pretty sure, right?
It's probably better than I don't. I don't even
I don't
know.
know.
Probably better than like Flint water.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is, Jack.
Don't
Jeez.
drink Flint water, kids. It will make you see funny
Yeah,
things.
it's just like Mr. Pole told us today that if you eat lead, it tastes like brain damage.
You want brain damage, kids?
Yeah, you want.
Drink some. Go to Flint. Go to Flint on vacation.
Is that how we get kids in the van? We just give them lead. I feel
Hey,
like.
we get them brain damage, and then we tell them, and they just go in like
Oh
they just don't
God.
think twice about it. They don't think. They don't think.
Oh God, we might have to cut that one too. Uh, supposed to be school and family friendly, and not talk about child kidnapping.
It's fine.
Jeez. Okay.
We could start talking about. We could start becoming like NFT
The
podcasters and
NFT.
talk about.
How would that work?
We could become like typical Redditors and just
Reddit.
talk about
Just
like
just read through
Elon
Reddit.
Musk and um uh, Joe Rogan
Joe, we're
and talk about Elon Musk some more and
what
stocks and stuff.
what podcasts do you listen to?
Podcast.
You listen to podcast.
Podcast. No, I don't listen to myself.
All
I just
right.
have recordings of myself just talking,
I think you
and
got.
I just listen to that on loop and
You
I
got.
think, wow, what an inspirational man. And then I look and I realize, oh, that's me. And then I still say that because I have a very tiny ego.
I think you got into the lead.
Oh yeah, I have lead paint actually in this house.
Oh God. That kind of
This
explains a
house
bit.
is old.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to go through all the stuff about your old house again?
All right, so here we go. So we started off from the top of the house to the bottom,
Yeah. Go.
and
Yeah. Go.
where do we
Yeah. Go
stop?
for. Just go for it. Just.
All right, we've got a broken window. We had a storm that knocked one of the windowsills out of the house, and it
Yeah.
just kind of flew out. We just have some styrofoam to fix that up.
All right.
You know. The next level, we've got a very just odd amount of ladybugs. And last year, they were all just in one corner of a room. We just had to get a vacuum cleaner. We vacuumed them out, and then they started to fly out, and so we just chucked the vacuum cleaner out of the house.
Oh God.
That wasn't fun.
So
And
like.
then downstairs, we
Yeah.
got a lot. There's a lot. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
We have the circuit breaker thing, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and we turned that stuff off because we're messing around with some electric stuff, and we turned off all the stuff that said in this house, and we look up and there's a lights on, and then we turn the barn one off, and all the stuff in the barn turns off, plus the light that's in the kitchen.
Specifically the kitchen light.
In the kitchen, you know.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And then we have, well, you guys don't know this yet, but when we have that picture of the unit, we have that thing.
Yeah.
We've got a pencil sharpener down here. We've got a couple leaks. We got just kind of about everything. And we got a tunnel It's like a tunnel that looks
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
the
like
tunnel.
nuclear like breakdown, and then on the other side is a barn. Which last year we got some bad wind, and the roof, because it was an old metal roof, we got home and the metal was just flipped up, and we just had to like leave it there. We couldn't get up there and like
Jeez.
fix it.
Oh my God.
So what happens when you get a house that's older than a couple of states?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's weird. Uh, because my dad was like, I was at like our cemetery here in St. Mary's, right? Doing like a cleanup thing. What was that? Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And my dad does a thing where like he runs into somebody he hasn't met in years, and they talk for like 3 hours. And I learned that our house is like almost 100 years old on the date, I think. So
Oh,
not,
that's nothing.
yeah, not as old as yours.
Ours so that'd be 1922. Mine was built in 1856.
Oh jeez. Oh
We're
God.
pushing 170.
Yeah, I know. No, I figured yours was way over 100 at this point. Um, yeah, like ours used to be like a multi-family apartment sort of deal, and then like somebody bought it in the 60s and like made it a single family thing. And for the longest time, there's like this hall, like small hallway connecting our living room and my parents' room, and you could see by like the frame, like a little like wooden frame, whatever, around the hallway, that it was sideways, not sideways, but like crooked, and like decently crooked for like an extra like 3 or 4 inches. It like came off the wall.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, we just ignored it for like, I don't know, 17 years, however long my dad had the house before fixing it. So it's fine.
No, that's really cool, no?
Yeah, no, you got me beat.
Yep.
You got me beat, dead square. So
Oh
like,
no, and I forgot another thing. I remember once, well, we've got a couple bats. That's I remember that before. And then I remember once I got a walk downstairs, and a part of our ceiling just fell. It just fell onto the table, and we just kind of
what?
had some like we had like a chair in both doorways, and we're just like, hey, don't go in there. And nothing's ever happened since.
What?
But it's just like, yeah,
So a piece of the ceiling just falls
yep,
off
it's yeah.
out of
You know
nowhere.
how like when you're at school and those like pieces of like the ceiling, it's like yellow, it's like brownish or
Yeah.
orange, something like
Yeah, it's
that.
like rotting
It kind
almost.
of looks like that. Kind of
Oh,
looks like that, but it's not that type of ceiling. It's just got
yeah.
that like brown orangey stuff on it,
I think it's just like
and it
rotting at
just
that
kind of
point.
fell.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Now, is this you're not living in the same house where the pool incident happened, right?
Oh no, yeah, no, this is the same house.
Is
This
it?
is the
Okay, I
same
wasn't sure
house.
because I know you moved at some point.
Oh my gosh, the
Alright,
pool
the
incident.
pool incident. Oh god, because this
So I guess
was,
we'll have to talk about that now because
yeah.
we're so I remember it was I don't know exactly the date, but I do remember I was watching a game. It was the Seahawks versus the Patriots,
Right.
and I went outside just for a little bit, just to like I don't even know why. I was just kind of like talking to someone, I think, and I had a football in hand, and I was just kind of like catching it to myself. I'd like toss it in the air, and I'd run over and catch it. But we've got this pool, which by the way, has got a tree growing in it. We kind of cut that down when we got the house as well. That's another thing. But we have like a pool filter, and we didn't have the lid on it, and it's about just about where it could fit a leg in it, which I learned. I learned that.
Yeah. Yeah, good
So
to know.
I go, I throw the ball, and I keep running. I don't catch it. I fall in, tippy toe first, and I got this scar on my right leg, and it was just
Oh god,
bloody.
yeah.
And I limped upstairs, up the stairs to our living room. I went, I like fell asleep after. Dad said, it was just fine. And I was,
Yeah, you
and then I
had
woke up. My dad was gone by then. He went off to work in Ohio, and My mom didn't know that this happened or anybody else, and so I walked downstairs, and they saw my leg, and they all freaked out, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I fell."
Yeah, I just fell.
Yeah, I
And like,
fell.
but this thing was like the
I
length of your entire shin.
Yeah, it went up past a little bit past my knee.
And all you said was like, yeah, I just fell. I was like, dude, like you fell asleep with like probably this piece of flesh hanging off your leg.
Oh yeah, there was blood on my blanket and stuff,
Yeah,
and I had to wash
this
that. And
open
I,
wound.
it's like it was so big. It was like a solid, like almost like a foot, just like
Yeah, it's
of
about,
just
yeah,
blood.
like the size of maybe like two hot dogs stacked together. I don't know. Like you like
Just something absolutely massive, you know?
I feel like you would have like tried to like slap like one single band-aid on it and called it good.
Dude, I couldn't. There's nothing that was big enough. Like,
Exactly. Like it was that
do I
bad.
just like get a towel and just wrap it around?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I don't
don't.
know
Yeah,
what
like
I
a
was supposed to
tourniquet.
do. Like,
I don't
yeah.
know,
And then I
man.
showed up to school
Yeah, you showed up to school and
and
everybody's like, "What the heck happened?"
I just said, "Hey, I kind of
Yeah, I
fell,"
fell.
and they're all like, "Oh, okay." And then I went to science class, and oh my gosh, science class. Our teacher was, I do not like
Oh
her.
boy.
That's for sure. And she was like, actually, you're not supposed to go. I mean, you're not supposed to have opened wounds in school. So I
Hey, but
hobbled on
you.
over to the office and I asked for a couple band-aids. And they gave me some, and I just kind of slapped them on, and then they fell off. And then I remember that was around football time, and so every game I had to wear like legging pants. I didn't want to wear like band-aids because they would rip my leg hairs off and it would hurt.
Yeah,
Or like the tape would just be super tight on my leg, and my leg would be purple by the end of the game. It just wore like legging things.
yeah. And oh, I mean,
And
technically, it wasn't an open wound. It was like scabbed up for the most part.
yeah, and now it's about the size of about half of my index finger. So
Yeah, and yeah, and,
about a solid 8 inches.
like you showed me that the other day. That like there's like a decent dent in your leg still.
Yeah,
This was over a year
I
ago.
can feel like a little indent.
Like,
And I got a couple of scars just all over me, you know.
ah,
I've fallen a decent bit. All right. We're gonna start going into some. I'll start asking the questions now. The interview is becoming the interview. Okay, let's start
all
doing some would you
right.
rather questions.
Would you rather? Okay, okay, hit me with them.
All right. Would you rather? This is just based off a website, by the way.
Yeah.
The 271 best would you rather questions to ask strangers. I don't know you.
You
I
know,
don't know
yeah,
how you
never,
got here.
never
I don't
seen
know
you in my
who you
life.
are.
Never seen you in my life.
Um, anyways, would you rather have nobody show up to your wedding or nobody show up to your funeral?
Oh, you know, I'm gonna. That's a good question.
I'm personally choosing funeral because I'm dead. Unless I fake my own death.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
look.
You're just a point where like you don't care. Fair enough.
It's like am I supposed to just like how am I supposed to know if anybody's gonna show up or not? Like
Yeah, you're
I'm
dead.
just gonna like
Fair, yeah,
it's
fair
like,
play.
yep, I'm dead. So
Like I don't care. I'm like I'm dead.
you know,
I
my
got
God.
better things to worry about. So yeah, fair enough.
My
I'll go with that one. I was gonna say I was afraid to say like my answer was first was gonna be like my wedding, and I was like yeah I'm not gonna get married anyway, and then like I'm like oh wait I have a girlfriend, and they're like say hey how you doing, so I'm just gonna take the safe answer and do funeral, because like I'm already dead. Like my other answer is I was like yeah I don't want anybody showing up to that because I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna like disappear one day, you know. What'd you
Okay,
rather?
would you rather know how you're gonna die or know when you're gonna die?
Uh, I'm gonna say no, when. I say I want to
When?
know when I want to die.
Actually, no, how? I'm picking how. Because if I'm thinking, if someone says, hey, this is when you will die, or like I just kind of know, all right, May 25th, 2022, I'm gonna die. I don't know how I'm gonna die, but I just will. And so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be super paranoid on that day until I eventually.
I would go with how I would die, because not how, but when. Because like it's always the trouble. It's like, oh yeah, I know how I would die because then I prevent it. Well, like that kind of defeats the purpose. That like doesn't matter if you try to avoid it. That's still how you're gonna die. So I'm like, yeah, I would be paranoid on that day, but like I would also know how much time I have left. That, like, all right, what time do I have to do what I want to do? Sort of thing.
Would you rather have no? Okay. Would you rather have superpower, but it's random each day, so you just like don't know what it is, and you just kind of have to like
Super,
hope that it's good,
super
or
dubs.
just or get one that you get to choose, but you only get it one day every month. So it's just once a month
So
you
it's
get it.
kind of it's kind of like a period almost.
Yeah,
Can
except
that can
it's
that be my
actually
superpower?
good.
Can that be my superpower? Just getting a
Yep,
period for a day. That,
just
that way
just
that way I know I'm not pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That would be my superpower. Just getting a period for a day.
All right. So personally, I'm choosing the once a month,
Yeah, the once a
and
month
then I
sort of
get
thing.
the. Yes, I'm going once a month because random would just. I feel like that would become just inconvenient, having to like go
Somebody
outside
somebody falling down the
and just.
stairs.
Oh no, that's my dog upstairs.
Is he falling down the stairs?
No, it's just kind of doing her like daily patrol.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anyway, continue.
Currently right above me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she just ran away.
All right. Probably have time for maybe one more would you rather and then maybe wrap it up.
Oh, how much time has it been?
About 45 minutes,
Oh
40,
my gosh, this time has gone by
50
quick.
minutes.
All right. Would you rather be forced to high for 2 days straight or forced to be drunk 2 days straight? Like, you can't control it. It's not like
Oh,
you went out and got like super drunk or something. You're just stuck. You just kind of wake up and
that
you're
sounds
talking upside down.
that sounds brutal both ways. I'd say I'd go hot and be high, just because I'm curious how it would be.
If it's like being high off like I've heard some
Yeah, because
crazy
it
stories.
really depends on what it is. Because I'm thinking I'd do
If
shrimp.
it's acid, I'm choosing being drunk because acid. I've
Oh
heard the
God, no.
story
Oh God,
about how
no.
somebody like took a like tried to they like got tried to get like a Nutella sandwich
Yeah.
and they like poured like they got the Nutella and they like wiped it all over the hand and like they attempted to like eat their hand or something like that.
Oh my God.
I don't think I'd be able to do that for 2 days straight.
I don't know. Like maybe if it's like weed, which is like basic level stuff, maybe you'll be fine. But like
Yeah,
I don't know. For
I'm
for the
personally going.
record, no, I've neither gotten high nor drunk because I'm a loser. Uh, I don't know.
I definitely haven't either.
I think like doing shrooms would be cool though. I don't know.
Oh no, that for 2 days being like that for 2 days, that would be oh my gosh,
I'd just be playing.
that would be
It's just
rough.
it's just the same as playing Mario Bros. Just on shrooms.
Gosh,
You
imagine,
get
imagine like raising your hand and they call on you like in class and you just don't speak and you just kind of sit there and you like look so happy because you think you're like you have such a good answer but you just say nothing.
I feel like that's something we should do to just mess with our teachers now. Is just raise our hand for a
Just like
question, get called on, and then say nothing.
stand there with a smile and just like
Yeah, pretty
just
much.
sit there like this is the best day of my life like
They're just waiting on you. Oh my god.
oh that would be great.
I might use that
I kind
now.
of wish somebody would show up to school high or super drunk.
I wouldn't
That
be
would be
surprised if
cool.
somebody has at some
It's
point.
probably somebody,
It
but
has
like,
to be someone.
come on, we gotta get somebody up there. Can we just send this?
Okay.
Hey, send this to everybody. Somebody get
No,
high.
no,
I'll
no.
pay you.
We're not encouraging this. No.
I am. You're not. I am.
Jack. Oh my god.
I am defiant of the school rules. I don't care. This is a school project. I'm doing me.
I feel like I
Not
should.
wait. I'm not doing
You're
me.
doing me. All right. I feel
I'm.
like we should just end the recording right here before this gets worse.
All right. That's episode number.
Episode number
Do we
one.
do 1.5 or just episode one?
Episode one. Yeah, just start counting from point half. There you go.
Yeah, it's like
No,
going back.
episode
And
one.
then the next time the unit starts, you'll know every episode if we've had the unit go in or not, based
Yeah,
off
it's
if
it's
there's
pretty
a half
noticeable.
or not.
All right. Well, that was the first episode. This was a show. So
Yep, this definitely was a show. Whether or not it was good or bad, that's for you to decide. All two people watching this, that probably is just gonna
everybody
be
in
you and
all
me
two people in
editing it.
Louisiana. All right. Oh god, I don't know how to properly outro this. So you know what?